Friends, thank you so much for being here. We are on the home stretch here, and we've saved the best for last. We have some awards to talk about. I have to tell you, as a psychologist, sitting and watching the amazing group of people that have gathered over these last 2 days to talk about such important issues to the future generations, not only in our country, on this globe. It has been such an honor to sit with you, and I often think, as I was sitting listening to, the promise of the researchers coming behind us, those that have forged such ground, as we look sort of to the places we've been. I think this pandemic in particular has highlighted for me just the importance of the theme of partnerships, because connections have always been important to me as a psychologist. And I've only realized, I think, in the last probably, I don't know, maybe even 6 months, about the importance of reconnections. Because in the history of the free world, I don't think we've ever been more disconnected than we are right now. And when we talk about partnerships, all people really want to know is that they matter. And when we reach out to our stakeholders, when we are walking this path together, trying to do the best for kids, families, the people we serve, those of us doing this serving have to remember just how important we are as well. Reconnecting to your colleagues in this time, reconnecting to people, even virtually on this platform today, has been just such an honor. And I think for me, if I look at the innovations and the programs coming up, I know next year's conference is already set. You're going to hear a little bit about that right away with James, and Nikki are going to share those things. But I really just want to remind you about how holy your work is, as we really navigate, what is best in serving kids and families who struggle, particularly, with physical disability, when they struggle with mental health concerns. How do we highlight those things and move forward best? And I think some of the best researchers were gathered here in these last 2 days to give you some insights around that. So it was my honor and my pleasure, and I know we have this amazing award ceremony coming up. I'd love you to stay tuned for this, and I think really I would love to see you all back here next year with some of the most incredible insights. And I know that the research programs we have laid out in front of us are nothing but the best for our kids and families. So thank you for joining us, and it is my honor to reconnect you now with two of the best. James and Nikki, over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Jody Carrington, for all the hard work and dedication you put into being the MC for this conference. I have to say, your playful nature breathed life into all aspects of these past 2 days. It was truly wonderful having you be a part of this. So it wasn't just Jody's participation that made this conference so compelling. Every single presenter, moderator, panelist, and attendee helped shape this event into a unique and welcoming experience. And on that note, we are moving into the award ceremony portion of the conference. Now, this is the first award ceremony that KBHN has ever done during a virtual conference. So you're all witnessing history today. The award ceremony aims to highlight the excellence in research, impact, and presentation skills of select poster and lightning talk presenters. But everyone who participated did such an amazing job. We really do wish we could give all of you awards. So we had a total of 40 posters and eight lightning talks that were selected for this conference. 6 poster presenters will receive awards today, 4 of which were selected by an adjudication committee, and the remaining 2 by you, the attendees. Similarly, the 2 lightning talk presenters who, there will be 2 lightning talk presenters who also receive awards today. The adjudication of these awards was organized and carried out by an amazing team of trainee volunteers who make up the Policy Advocacy Research Training Committee, or PART for short. Next, please, Marshall. This slide lists the members of that committee. They really are an amazing group to work with. And they organized the adjudication part. Not only did they organize that adjudication, but they were really instrumental in the organization of all parts of the conference. And we have to send out a massive thank you to all of them. So the next slide shows the names of the individuals who adjudicated each of the award competitions that we're going to talk about. So once again, thank you to these individuals. They put in an enormous amount of time pre-looking at all of the submissions, the posters, and listening to the recorded lightning talks, and then interacting with those individuals during the conference to come to a final resolution. So let's get started with the Lightning Talk Awards. The purpose of the Lightning Talks is to, thanks Marshall. The purpose of the Lightning Talks is to provide an opportunity for trainees attending our conference to enhance their presentation and communication skills, and to share their research findings with you. Now, creating a lightning presentation is no easy task. These trainees had to distill months and sometimes years of research into a 3-minute presentation. These awards are given based on the quality and relevance of content and the presenter's engagement with the audience. Both winners will receive a personalized certificate from KBHN. The first place winner will also receive a $100 prize, and the second place winner will receive $75. So I'm pleased to announce, next please Marshall, that Vanessa Tomas will receive the second place prize for her presentation using the COM-B and TDF to understand the workplace disclosure experiences, influencers, and needs of autistic youth and young adults. Congratulations, Vanessa. And I am delighted to announce that, next please, Michelle Hebert will receive the first place prize for her outstanding presentation, Impact of Care Coordination on Families of Children and Youth with Neurodevelopmental Disorders and Medical Complexity during the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations to you both. Once again, a huge thank you to everyone who participated in the Lightning Talks. Everyone did so well. Congratulations once again for being part of our conference.
So I have the distinct pleasure to present the following participants with the Family Engagement and Partnership Poster Awards. So this is the first time that the KBHN conference has held a Family Engagement and Partnership Poster session, and added such richness to the programme. So KBHN is committed to enabling research which fosters partner and family involvement and empowering their voices in all aspects of the work we do together. So this conference and the poster session, we hope, is a testament to that. So the first 2 awards have been adjudicated by the PART committee, and the third award of the People's Choice Award has been adjudicated by you, the participants who voted on that. So the first 2 awards will receive a $100 prize and a certificate, and the People's Choice Award a $50 prize and certificate. So let me get to the first award. This will be awarded to a trainee, recognising them for the best presentation in family engagement and partnership among the selected abstracts. It's dedicated to the project that inspires innovation and change in how family members and persons with neurodevelopmental disabilities are engaged in research and knowledge mobilisation activities. Next slide, please. So congratulations go out to Maud Champagne, PhD candidate at Queen's University, and Catherine Demers, postdoctoral fellow at the University of Alberta, for their poster on power imbalance in family engagement in research and a self-reflection tool for researchers. Congratulations, Maud and Catherine. The second award, next slide please, is open to all participants from this poster session. It recognises the best presentation that provided an opportunity for meaningful and full participation of a family member or person with lived experience in co-presenting at the conference. This year we have the distinct pleasure of awarding this to Nick Domine, Research Assistant at the University of Alberta, for the poster on lived experiences and an Autistic Advisory Committee, a discussion of process and experience. And now for the People's Choice winner. This award, as I already mentioned, was selected by you, the participants in this conference, and will also be receiving a prize. Next slide, please. Congratulations to Pascal Gagné, FASD team lead with Health Nexus and a PhD candidate at the University of Ottawa, for his poster, FASD, A Shared Responsibility, Development and Early Uptake of a Multisectoral Service Provider Training. Congratulations to all of the winners.
And now we will complete our award ceremony with the general poster presentation awards. These awards were selected from the posters presented during the second poster session earlier today and focused on the clarity of the poster, communication skills of the trainee, and the impact of the research being presented. As with the lightning talks, the first place winner will receive a certificate and $100 prize, and the second place winner will receive a certificate and a $75 prize. Second place prize is awarded to, next please, Marshall, Leah Hammond, for the poster entitled Wellness Activities and Service Access of Children with Perinatal Stroke and Effects of the COVID-19 Pandemic. The first place prize will go to, next, Karis Peterson-Katz, for her poster, Child Development Scores Across Different Contexts, a comparison of child welfare and non-foster care community settings. Now there's also a People's Prize for this session, and it will be going to, the next slide please, Marshall, Malika Kangarani Farahan, for the poster entitled Brain Similarities and Differences in Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder, Developmental Coordination Disorder, and/or Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Congratulations to all the winners and to all participants in this conference. Thank you once again for making this year's event such a huge success.
But before we let you all go, there are a few more people we must thank for putting on this conference. So let me start with SmartLink and the production team. Without all of you, the conference literally would not have taken place. To Anthony Santelises, the founder of SmartLink, Lorraine, Joseph and Marshall, I want to thank you for your support, your professionalism and your expertise in event planning, live production, graphic animation and the feed loop management. A deep gratitude goes out to the Conference Programme Committee. Next slide, please, Marshall. The Conference Programme Committee was superbly chaired once again by Jennifer Zwicker, our Deputy Scientific Officer. And as Jennifer took maternity leave, our Chief Scientific Officer, James Reynolds, seamlessly stepped up as co-chair. Thank you to all members of the Programme Committee who put together an exceptional programme and worked tirelessly from the beginning of this year to bring the programme together. And to the whole of the KBHN team, to Kim, Sharon, Doug, Hajir, Shantu, Ariana, Tim, Nicholas, Jill and Vanessa. We couldn't do this without you, and you are the backbone of KBHN. So a huge thank you to you and a big virtual hug. And once more, a thank you to our sponsors for their generosity towards ensuring the continuation of such an important yearly event. We've already showcased them throughout the conference, our platinum sponsor of Simon Fraser University, our silver level sponsors of Canada FASD, Queen's University and Azrieli Foundation, to our bronze sponsors of CHIO and the Family Support Institute of BC, and to our supporting sponsors, CASDA and Holland Bloorview Rehab Hospital. Thank you to you all. And last, but certainly not least, we acknowledge the support of the Federal Government Network Centres of Excellence programme. Without their support for the collective work we all do together, most of the exciting progress presented at this conference wouldn't be a reality. So a terrific thank you to the NCE.
And thank you, Nikki, for supporting me through all of this as well. As always, it's the teamwork, it's the connections that make the organization work. And to all of our attendees, thank you for joining us at this year's conference. Now we have a few events for you to keep your eyes on. I can have the last slide, please, Marshall. The International Society of Developmental Origins of Health and Adult Disease, or DOHAD, will host its biannual World Congress in Vancouver in August of 2022. And this meeting will be held in conjunction with KBHN's 12th annual meeting. These will be truly integrated conferences. We have been working with the planning committee over the past year to bring you a really exciting international slate of speakers and engaging activities. In fact, one lucky winner from this weekend's gamification already won a ticket to this event. And we'd like you to keep your eyes peeled for the early bird registration for the Dohead KBHN conference that is expected to launch early in January of 2022. We can't wait to see you all next year. Thank you again, and take care.